fatal injuries in football, I have invented this new type football helmet, which I believe will do much to rid the game of fatalities.
Dark side, light this bitch up.
Welcome back, my brother.
It's been a minute.
Sound like you're a little under the weather over there, man.
Nah, man. I really just like kind of woke up, man. Trying to take a little nap.
Trying to take a little nap, get locked in. We get into the reason why you gotta get locked in a matter of time. But cheers to you, my brother. Welcome back, like I said. Got a pretty good show lined up tonight, man. Joe will be with us in a little bit. He getting set up. He just DM me or whatever. So we got the whole clique in tonight. Yeah, we got a couple of people in the chat here. Oxy was the first one in here. He make sure he let everybody know that. Nino. I see Drex in there. I see Bird. I see Frost. And Carl just jumped in. Undisputed took a tough loss. I finally got to watch that whole game. It was a nice little battle. And it was very uncharacteristic of Undisputed not to take the 3 points down there in that red zone when he got stopped. Because that wound up being the difference in the game there. Him not taking that 3 points. So very, very uncharacteristic by him. So I was definitely happy to get to watch that game. Great call by Snipes again. And we're gonna be dialed into Snipes around 10:30 tonight. But again, we will get into that.
Yes, sir.
I see the missus in the building. Shout out to her. Big Ray. Okay. Oh, and you know what I mean? There he is. You know what? I'm getting a little ahead of myself. You know what I'm saying? A little excited. The ops in the building, he said. I'm gonna get into something. You know, we talk about everything here in the LH world. You know, we get into sports, we get into boxing, we get into music, we get into everything. And when we talk about music, it was a big release today.
I don't care about the release, man. I just care about the GOAT was on one of those tracks.
And the album title had everybody thinking like he was gonna be in his bag.
Yeah, I heard it was some shit though. Like,
it's a couple joints on there. I'm not gonna hold you, and I want to get a couple more listens in before I really put the oh. Let's clap it up for the homie joining. Pump fake. Let's take the applause back for a second. He pump fake. But yeah, so you see the title there. This topic here, man. He failed the dogs, man. I feel like he failed the dogs with this release, and it's tough because the guy has such a high standard that we hold him to that every time he drops an album, it's highly scrutinized, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I've liked most of his stuff that he's put out. This one right here, I've listened to it once, halfway through it on the second time, and it's probably like 3 to 4 tracks that I'm like, these are some standout joints. But Mr. Jermaine Cole is all I want to talk about right now, man.
Of course, man. You know my boy been dropping them banging features, man.
My thing is when you called up Jermaine Cole, you know what he came to do. You know what he came to do, and he did that. So when you got that verse put on there, you decided to come back with that garbage that you
Yeah.
did.
And
I
on
didn't
top of
understand.
that, and then on top of that, he was talking about goats on
He
his
was talking
verse. Like,
crazy. He was talking crazy. That fool was talking crazy on the record, and I felt like Drake just gave him the runway to do his thing. But I felt like even if you didn't give him the runway, that's Jermaine Cole, man. He was gonna show up. He was gonna do what he had to do, whether you came, with your best stuff or not. He was gonna give you, bar after bar after bar, and he was hitting him over the head with line after line. And he even addressed the young boy situation, and just probably put the nail in the coffin in that one too. So it's like a lot of
but
good.
he say he still want to do a feature with him.
And but that's the shade on top of the shade. It's like you really can't battle me. You can't fuck with me. So let's just do the feature and get it over with. Because all I'm going to do, he said it in the Yachty track. All I'm going to do is up your sales. You know what I mean? Like you get me on that feature, I might. Go ahead.
We talk about YB. You start upping the sales. That nigga, you know what I'm saying? He got his own shit, you know what I'm saying, going on. But Cole getting on any track going, you know what I'm saying?
Gonna go crazy.
That shit gonna go crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
You know what? Then YB got a cult following, and like he don't do crazy numbers like sales wise, but his YouTubes, his streams, stuff like that, be out of control. So he gonna consistently put up numbers because them dudes just it's just a select group of guys that that follow
Definitely.
that young man. So but all respect, man. I love good rap, man. That's what Cole put on there. 21 had a phenomenal feature on there. But that's just 21.
But see, I don't listen to Drake, so I don't listen to one track.
No,
with Cole. So anything else I can't talk about because I ain't listening to it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I mean it's not something that I would say, yo, you need to run and check out. You know what I'm saying? At right now, I haven't really given like a real in-depth listen, but with every Drake release, there comes a lot of hype, and right now, this to me isn't meeting that hype. But it's been a lot of Drake albums where when I first listened to it, I was like, I'm not really feeling that. But then I find myself going back to it and finding more and more gems later on down the road or whatever. So that's where I'm at right now. I haven't really got through it and really digested it the way it's supposed to be.
So how you feel about Cole suggesting or hinting at his next album is the last one?
I don't think rappers ever retire.
I'm saying I feel like he'll still do features.
Oh, it's like a full length type deal.
Full length album type joint being his last one.
I can see that. You know what I mean? We didn't listen to Andre when he told us that, and look. We said everybody waiting. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it is what it is. Shop in the building. And what I wanted to say, everybody give me flack about my predictions and all that type of stuff. I did predict Chop year one in the Super Bowl.
I mean, we ain't at the Super Bowl yet, though.
I mean, it's very close. You know what I'm saying? It's very close. I said he gonna make a run because the run game back. We'll get there anyway.
I don't remember who I predicted. I don't remember who I predicted.
I don't remember all the picks. I just remember that one because it stood out to me. You weren't here with me last week, and I'm not really the NBA guy. Big time trade went down. A surprising trade to say the least, because everybody assumed Miami was gonna eventually wind up getting Dame in some kind of way. But Portland general manager was hell bent on that not happening.
I knew it wasn't going to happen.
So yeah, you give me.
So I'm running I'm one of the admins of a Facebook NBA group, right? So in NFL too, but NBA is the one that really popped, right? So in there, you know what I'm saying, we always talking about it, and I'm like, yo, if I'm Portland, I'm not trading him to Miami. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's where he wants to go. They're not sending me they're sending me these bullshit ass offers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Surrounded by Tyler Hero, always injured ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pause. Always injured prone, like guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wait it out. It's Dame we're talking about. I'm not letting him go for no bag of chips. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's better offers out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the NBA had to step in because, you know, Dame was out there, him and his agent went out there like, yo, if anybody else trades for me, I'm not playing type joint. So the NBA had to step in like, yo, if this happens, like, you know what I'm saying? You're getting fined and all kind of other stuff. So, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They dropped that whole thing and then boom, here you go. Here comes Milwaukee, who has a way better offer,
Way better?
way better. And I'm going to tell you why. Milwaukee was able to send Drew. They were able to include a third team. Well, yeah, include a third team, which is Phoenix. They were able to get Ayton. They were able to flip Drew. They were able to flip Drew to get even more compensation. Like, you know what I'm saying? So instead of just getting Tyler Hero from Miami and a couple of other bums, they were able to get Ayton, flip Drew. You know what I'm saying? Like, that team is way better now.
But Miami was trying to get the third team in. Plus, they were sending picks as well. That's
Yeah,
my
but-
thing. Like those pick swaps that Miami what's the name that Portland got. They're never gonna use those.
Yeah, but you gotta think though. They were only going to get Tyler Hero. Of course, they were trying to include a third team, but they were never going to get a player like an Ayton or a Drew. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they were
Yeah.
sending them to Miami.
Okay.
But now they, you know what I'm saying? They took Drew. Like I said, they took Drew and flipped him. So now in the East, guess what? The one team that he wanted to go to, Miami. His trade to Milwaukee boosted not only Boston, but it also boosted Milwaukee, the two biggest contenders in the East other than Miami.
Right.
That
right.
one Dame trade helped all of them. And it also helped Portland too. Because not only are they now can run with Scoot and Anthony Simons, like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
as their joint, but now they got a big. They still got some older guys and they still got Jeremy Grant, like, you know what I'm saying? So hey, Portland gonna be all right.
And Portland couldn't really use Tyler Hero with the guards that they had. You know what I mean? Like, so I get that part. And Miami was just playing the game of, hey, we got the star to say the thing, and we're gonna ride that because Harden was able to do it, Westbrook was able to do it, like all these other big stars was able to use the media to get to go where they wanted to go. But it seemed like Dame didn't have that power, even though he was the one that was screaming loyalty for year after year after year, and then you wind up getting screwed at the end.
He ain't get screwed, but that's his fault because I don't feel no sympathy for Dame, and I'm gonna say it's why he was all on Instagram and all that joint calling players who was teaming up chumps and you know what I'm saying, like y'all that other crazy shit. And here you come, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I want to be traded this team. Nah, hell nah, stick with Portland. You know what I'm saying? Even after he said, like, you know what I'm saying, it came out that if he said that if he wasn't traded to Miami, he wanted to come back to Portland. The GM was like, nah, bro. He ain't going down like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? The owner of the GM said, nah, I ain't going down like that.
And then it was like he was trying to come back to Portland, like, all right, I'm good on that. He was like, nah, we don't want you back no more. That's crazy, dog. It was the loyalty meant nothing for this man.
Yo.
There he is. What's good, my brother?
What up, football fan? What's going on?
Ain't nothing, man. Good to have you back, man. You had a look. You kept popping in. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I was trying to get my screen right, man. I ain't got the. I just upgraded to the Nitro. I was trying to get my background right.
Yeah.
My room a mess right now.
It's all good, my brother. So what you got? What you got on the T right there, man? I see.
Oh, that's Yu Hakusho. You feel me?
Yeah,
Goated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All hands team. You feel me? We throwing hands. All hands team.
That's y'all lane. You know, I ain't do all that anime. You know?
Hey, man, you missing out, bro. Shout out to you, my brother. I know you probably got something, you know what I mean, twisted up over there.
Bro, I ain't even got nothing, bro. I'm fucking on some Gatorade.
I hear you. But anyway, we were talking about Dame and, his lack of trade demands being honored, and he got shipped out to Milwaukee. But I mean, interviews posted up from back in the day, he said the one person he want to play with is Giannis.
Yeah. Yep.
So a lot of people thinking this is kind of what they set up and did on the back channels anyway. Like the whole Miami thing was like a smoke and mirrors.
That shit was a facade, bro. That shit was a facade.
So they played
Um,
Miami.
uh,
Leverage. Leverage. It was a good play, a good play by his agent. You know what I mean? Get more people involved.
Yeah.
nah, that ain't what he wanted. But I mean, he's
I
with a
think
contender now.
honestly, I think he went where he really wanted to go. I don't think he really wanted to go play in Miami. That's
And
my opinion.
he like best friends with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, bro. He wanted to go to Miami. Like,
I don't think
that was
nobody.
his
I don't think
destiny.
nobody like is seeking out trying to go to
Yeah,
Milwaukee.
bro. He did not want to go to Milwaukee because
No disrespect to the homie Baj. I know he out there and you know.
hey, he could have been teamed up with Giannis if he wanted to go to Milwaukee. The issue with that was both of them was like, nah, you come join my team. They was like, nah, you come join my team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Neither one of them was like, I'll come to Portland or I'll come to Milwaukee.
What about Giannis all in the media like, oh man, y'all don't get better, I'm out of here too. This is the same guy who was like, oh, loyalty as well. So I felt like they both was kind of playing a little game.
Yeah, but I mean, shit, Giannis did what he was supposed to do. He got him one
He
there.
got the chip, yeah.
He did.
Got him one
He
there.
did.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So he didn't really owe him nothing.
Milwaukee of all places. Fucking Milwaukee.
Boss said, chill, not too much on Milwaukee, man. Not too much on Milwaukee. Yo, so it's Niners week for us. You know what I'm saying? And
Niners in a blowout, man.
I feel like this is a game that we, for morale reasons, the Cowboys
Randy Gregory payback game.
For morale reason, the Cowboys have to win this game, I believe.
I don't think it's gonna happen though, man.
It's a proof game for y'all.
The way y'all looked against Arizona, ups.
I mean, everybody have a bad week, man.
Yeah, but I think that Diggs L hurt y'all a lot.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of like an emotional game. You know, what I mean, the injury happened 2 days before that game kicked off. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like the team was a little discombobulated. They looked a lot better last week against a better team, in my opinion. Than Arizona.
Better defense.
Yeah, they looked a lot better. Dak with 1 interception on the season so far. You know what I mean? I know you keep an eye on that. You know what I mean?
9 more, man. We still got a lot of football left. 9 more.
I know you keep an eye on that and everything, but I think the lack of run defense does worry me with how crazy Christian McCaffrey's been going. But I think what we bring is the ability to guard him as a pass catcher versus like I think he's not as good a runner as he is a pass catcher. So I think we counter that a little better to force them to try to run the ball. My worry is Debo.
Oh.
How will you use Debo if Debo is there? If they don't have Debo, I feel good.
I don't know if Debo gonna be, but they still got Ayuk. Ayuk been eating.
I know Ayuk been balling this year.
Ayuk been eating because the focus has been on Christian McCaffrey. You throw Gilmore on Ayuk, and then like we play defense. Everybody rally around Christian McCaffrey and force this kid Brock Purdy to make some plays.
But that's if
that's not an easy task.
It's not.
Doesn't play.
It's not.
That's if Debo doesn't play though.
Because if it's all contingent upon this, if Debo kills us because he's such an X factor, and now you got Debo and Christian McCaffrey, an element that we didn't.
And
they
be switching positions and shit. They be putting Christian out wide, Debo up running back.
You still can't forget about Kittle though. He hasn't been doing much this year, but you still can't forget about him.
Kittle,
that's true.
Kittle, they use Kittle to block so much. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that's a wrinkle they'll probably exploit with Dallas because our linebackers are so aggressive in the run game. Like they're so overly aggressive and just miss. Like that's why run game is so bad because you got somebody like a Van Der Esch who's always out of the play. Like it'll be like think about it in Madden terms. You run a stretch right and the linebackers, slamming down to the edge. You cut it back. The hole is right there because the linebackers already on the outside and you ain't get there yet. That's Van Der Esch. And if you watch every single play, he's always overshooting the hole or getting washed by the lineman because you're just over aggressive.
Can't turn his head because of that damn neck plate.
that damn neck brace.
Shit off, man. Take that shit off.
Nigga got them tight ass braids on and shit.
But yeah, I'm excited for the game. I do think it's a prove it game, and I do think we pull a lot of a close win.
Man, I,
Um,
I, I, I don't know because if it was like I see like the defenses both are going to be stout,
right.
but y'all offense have been trash so far. Like your offense has not been what we thought it was going to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, CD's having a great year.
yeah, CD doing all right, but Pollard,
A lot
Pollard
of
isn't
a
doing
lot
it.
of carries for Pollard too. So I'm worried
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that. It's been a lot of carries for Pollard. So
Yeah, speaking of Pollard, let me bring this up real quick. The running backs that sat out, Pollard didn't sit out, but you feel me? All the franchise tag running backs ain't doing too good this year. Josh Jacobs,
Man, come on,
trash.
man.
Saquon, injured. Pollard, not doing too good. You know what I
Eckler
mean?
Hey,
injured.
man,
Eckler,
running back come a dime a dozen. We had this argument already. I told y'all, man. It's
I
just,
said
just
to bring it up
facts.
again. Me and AC was on the same page here. You know what I mean?
I'm
Just
I'm
facts, man.
I'm never going to be on that page because the Raiders stink without Josh Jacobs, and you know what I mean. They
We
stink with
stink
him
with that
too.
nigga. The fuck?
So if he's not running well, y'all ain't doing nothing. Is what it boils down to. Plus, you don't have a quarterback. So if there's 19 people in the box,
Whoa,
what
I
do
ain't
you,
gonna
what do
have no
you
Jimmy G slander, bro. Not on this show.
you need all
Not
the Jimmy
today.
G slander. But yeah, like I do think, and I think the Giants are just a waste of a franchise. You know what I'm saying? I just think
Damn.
they should have traded Saquon last year. But they went for it for some odd reason. And they won a playoff game. You know what I mean? No thanks to thank you to Minnesota or whatever. Had them looking like they were some type of playoff contenders. You saw
Did
the
y'all
league.
win one?
We did not. We didn't get
Oh,
to
all
play.
right.
We didn't
All
get to play the
right.
Vikings. We played them
All
early in the
right.
year. We played them early in the year though.
Oh, all right.
we don't need to revisit
So
that
neither one of us won the playoff game last year.
That's a fact.
I ain't even gonna talk playoffs, man. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you leave that to the people that's there. But anyway,
Go to hell. Fuck you.
what do you got scores? Any you got scores? Anything for this game? You guys both think Niners take it, right?
We'll take Niners 35.
I'm gonna say
17.
30-17 Niners.
30-17.
35-17. 35-17.
That's kind of been the consensus. 2 scores for the Niners, 10-point victory, and things like
Cause
that.
they ain't San Fran, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take San Fran.
It's gonna be a lot
That
of
boy
Cowboys
Purdy-
fans there though.
That boy, and I ain't talking about
That's
that.
a lot of
I'm just
Cowboys
talking
fans in the Bay.
Hey, my boy Purdy been balling.
Purdy look like a quarterback, man.
Yeah.
Purdy looks like a guy. So it's gonna be good.
I still don't believe in Purdy.
I mean,
Hey man, Shanahan gonna have a quarterback playing good, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Until you get him injured.
Yeah, so we're gonna move on down to the Madden minute here. There's a patch, man. Patch released. A patch for the patch that now needs a patch. It's kind of what happened, man. They took away the play ball, swap ball option. I don't know. I do a lot of defensive adjustments, and I noticed that wasn't there anymore. And the explanation as to why they took away that feature was because the way the game plays, like the new collision animations and the DB battles, the SWAT, that feature doesn't register any type of change to the game. Like it doesn't tell the AI doesn't respond to that. Like, hey, I'm telling my guys to SWAT, they should SWAT, because the way the feature is set up, it just there's no communication between the two. So now they have to figure out how to make those two work together. So until then, they took it completely out. But they didn't even have that in the dev notes. They released that separately when people started complaining about it not being there anymore. Another big blunder that happened is the kick meter is now covered by the squib kick, sky kick, the little secondary button options that is usually on the bottom right hand corner is now dead center where your kick meter would be, so you can't see the kick meter. So a lot of people are just kicking the ball out of bounds because you can't really time it, and even when you do get a good kick off, it's like literally you're only kicking it like a short like pooch kick kind of kick. So it's just a bad patch. And it sucks because I do think this is one of the better games. I've been enjoying this game a lot more. I enjoyed last year's copy as well, outside of like all the CFM issues. And yeah, you're also like Undisputed. I was just about to get into that. A lot more drops. Not you remember when the beta was out? We was like, "Dag man, all these knockouts are happening." Like when the
Yeah.
collisions, you see
That shit back.
you see a lot more of that. But now it's just like dudes are just wide open and just dropping the ball. Undisputed had a nice his Kincaid hit the I guess it was a linebacker or a DB with like a nasty like corner round was wide open, hit him
Drop.
in his hand for a drop. big play in
They had
that
that
game.
problem last year too. Last cycle, there was some
Yeah, I
drop
remember that
issues.
shit last. Like
Yep.
that jump was like blatant, wide open guys.
Wide
I'm
open,
talking
wide
about
open.
Yeah,
clear
wide open.
fingers, like, bro.
Yeah, so
I know that shit happens in real life, but god damn,
Yeah.
like, come on, man.
So that's back, and you know you hate to see it, especially in big playoff games like that. In a game that was only decided by 3 points, you know who knows what would have happened in that, and if he would have catch that pass and you know continue that drive. But you know, like you said, it happens in real life as well. So you know you got to take the good with the bad. But the kick meter thing is just unacceptable. You know that's just a matter of just like coding. You just got to get that right, and you know, we haven't got a patch to fix that yet. They said they're addressing it though. So again, we continue to wait. But yeah, so that was one of the things that I wanted to bring up. Hopefully, you know, in the big matchup tonight, you know, and our 10:30 Friday night with Snipes matchup just so happens to be an AFC divisional round matchup between these Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. It just so happens that the Kansas City Chiefs coach is our
I hope it does, Drex.
co-host,
Hope you lose.
is our
Damn.
co-host, AC,
That's
your
lame.
division mate, Dro.
Fucking with you.
What do you? I'm gonna ask you, man. I ask you, Dro. What do you think AC's confidence level is like going in tonight, man? He got his blinky on right
Oh.
now. You know what I'm saying?
He probably pretty confident right now. I don't know what his record is versus Ray or how he played against Ray, but I'll take he pretty confident. Had a nice season. What'd you have, like 12 wins, something like that? AC, 12 wins, 13.
12 should have been 13. No, I took a forced L.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably pretty confident.
For me, I think it's like, you know, he's right here. You know what I mean? He's right where he needs to be at. Not too confident, not too, you know. I think winning that last game boosted his confidence and the fact that he can win games, win the big games, and that's big. Like getting that first playoff win is always a big thing. So going
whenever you could fuck up the wagers, your confidence gonna get boosted a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had a game last cycle and nobody picked me. You know what I mean? I blew that bitch up.
Yeah.
Pause.
So, but that's the big one, and I think getting over that first win, and it wasn't no bum. You know what I mean? Cooley's a high caliber, you know, player in our league who also has some struggles in the playoffs. So that was the perfect guy to, you know, play up against. But then he came out and played a great game. You know, he got down early, locked in, and was able to pull that victory out. And going up against Ray, I just think that, you know, when you're comparing team by team on every level, he has the better quarterback, but everything else on both teams are kind of equal. You know, Ray has a great pass rush. He has a good pass rush. Ray has good DBs. He has okay DBs. You know what I'm saying? It comes down to user at this point because AC, yeah, has the better quarterback, but still, like, you have to be able to make these players do what you need them to do. So, AC, we've been talking about you, my brother. How you feeling?
No, me, man. I feel confident in every game, but you know, I'm even killed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never underestimate anybody I play. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ray's a good user. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if I execute my game plan, I should come away with the dub, you know what I'm saying? But big thing that I always have issue with, you know what I'm saying, I get greedy sometimes and throwing interceptions. So, you know, Ray's a big man-to-man guy. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure I'm be facing a lot of man coverage. You know what I'm saying, press, him user and his safety. So yeah, man. Just think I got a good game plan. Just gonna try to go out here and execute it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like most of it, like you said, teams are pretty even, contrary to what a lot of people say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ray has a good defense and a good running game. So, you know, I've struggled with the run. So, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a challenge as well. So, but we'll see, man. Should be a good game though, hopefully. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all I'm really hoping for. A good games on the big screen. Your first Snipes game in a while. You know,
I ain't been on Snipes in a while, man.
Yeah, you ain't been on Snipes in a while, so this is a big game, and I think Pacheco is the difference maker for this game, just for the fact that you just said he runs a lot of man to man. So the running back, quick routes out the backfield, making a guy miss is going to be the difference. These guys like the press and man blitz. That's how you beat those. That's how you beat those guys, and that's the counter to a lot of that. You know, a lot of that stuff. So, you know, we'll see, man. It's going down tonight, 10:30 on Snipes TV. Make sure y'all tune in. We will have the link posted in the chat. We lost Joe again, so when he gets back in here, we'll get all squared away. He said his tablet acting up. So we're gonna we still talk about playoffs, and you know, I called it, man. I said this guy was gonna have a good year. He's playing his game. He's running the ball, playing defense. That's what he does. The game between him and Undisputed was how I expect every one of his playoff games to go. But the biggest difference here is that when he faces somebody like you or Ray in this next game, you guys have the ability to score like that don't require, you know, a 10-play drive, grinded out style like Undisputed has. Undisputed relies on his defense as well. So it was kind of like who's going to make the mistake. And the mistake that was made was Undisputed went for it at fourth down and did not get it. So I think Chop is in for a much tougher matchup. Whichever one of you guys win, it's a much tougher matchup going into it for this one. But again, you guys just can't make mistakes because he's going to play his game regardless of what you guys do. So it's the same thing with Undisputed. That's why I was sitting there like, he's really about to go for this all four. And then it went to the fourth quarter where he had a chance to rethink it, and he still came out and went for it. I was like, that's so not Undisputed. But again, that wound up being a difference. He said he had a lot of faith in his defense that he could get the stop or whatever.
101,
But yeah, you never really see that from him, man. But yeah, I'm excited for, you know, tomorrow. We got a lot of playoff action. We got the NFC Championship at 11 a.m. tomorrow on Snipes TV, followed by the NFC Championship, which will be at 1 p.m. Because we needed a little bit of time in between the games. So I'll coordinate with either you or Ray tonight, whichever one of you guys win, to make sure that 1 p.m. time slot works for you guys. And then my goal is to have the Super Bowl later on that evening. So if Drex wins, that could be a little bit of an issue because he's going out to dinner with his you know, his grandparents, because they ain't taking no shorties out. So
Force L.
That's why Drex gotta lose.
yeah,
He holding up the lead.
So
No
Drex
shorties out.
ain't no shorties going to dinner. He ain't taking no shorties out. So he definitely going out to Sizzler with the family. So but yeah, we hoping, you know, that's how tomorrow's gonna go. We'll take some votes because we could get a quick turnaround on the off season if everybody's been re-signing their players, because all you got to do is worry about fifth-year options and stuff. Come re-sign stage, we fucking around be drafting Sunday night, man. We'll see how it go. I'm not gonna make any promises. Worst case scenario will be Monday, if everything goes as planned. So I talked about Chop, you know, his run to the AFC Championship. Did you have anything to add to that, Dro?
Nah, I agree with you. It was uncharacteristic of Undisputed to go for it on that fourth down and even had time to think about it. So I agree with you with what you were saying about that.
Yeah, wound up.
I think he's gonna be in trouble next week, though. He's gonna be in trouble next week. AC can put up points real quick, like you were saying, and so can Ray. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and everybody gonna be keeping an eye out for the clock and the play clock every down, because you know that's a thing. So we'll keep an eye out for that. It worked out well in the Bucks game because they both were taking their time running their offense.
Bills.
Bills game.
Fake
Sorry.
adjustments.
So it definitely be 100 adjustments to the outside only to run.
Facts. Just chewing the clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
So what I wanted to talk about tonight too, we've decided to add a little bit of something to the league here. In the CFM, they added the draft class strength modifier for CFM this year, which I think is a great feature, but we couldn't figure out how we'd use it. So what we're going to do every year, I'm going to bring this up on the screen here. Every year is we'll spin this wheel here, and if you guys can see it on the screen, I don't know if you guys have a separate screen up to see what's going on.
Spin it.
We'll spin this for every single position, and starting from quarterback all the way down to kickers, and whatever it lands on for that particular year is what we'll use for, so say it lands on very weak quarterback. We'll use very weak quarterback for that class, and so forth and so on, going all the way down to kickers. And I'll show you guys a picture of the spreadsheet that I got that will have every year. So what I want to avoid is having like back-to-back years or multiple years in a row of the same level class. Mm-hmm. So if it's very weak one year, I don't want to have very weak 2 consecutive years following that. So I'm not really concerned about back-to-back years per se, but I don't want to keep having the same thing over and over. So that's why I'll keep a spreadsheet, and it'll be posted, and it'll have its own channel and everything like that, so you guys can see. It's kind of like if like real scouts know what's going on with the upcoming draft class. Why shouldn't we know? Okay, it's a strong running back class. It's a strong wide receiver class. That gives you, so when you're setting your scouts in that first week of the season, all right, well, if it's a strong running back class, I need a running back. I'm going to focus my scouts on unlocking all these running backs so I can find the best gems. So I think that that adds another element of strategy to our league and elevates our league above other leagues as well, because people aren't using it right, or they're just picking and choosing what they want to use based off of.
That's what they're doing right there.
Yeah. And this right here, it randomizes it. It makes it fair. We're going to do it live on the show. So it's no, you guys know we try to be, high integrity over here. So everybody can see what we're doing. We're kind of transparent with everything. And I think it's a good idea, if anybody has any speak now or forever hold your peace type shit. So
when you been said it, I've been said that shit.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah, so I think that's fire. I'll get that spreadsheet. I'll get the channel made, and whenever we do, we'll probably do it. Damn, because it'll be tough because if we draft on Sunday or Monday, so what I'll have to do is I'll have to record it and just do it and then post it in the channel for the first time, and then going forward, I'll try to have it done. Like we'll try to do it the episode before the upcoming off season or whatever the case may be, but. Yeah. Because we're recording tonight, we won't be recording again until next Friday. We'll already be, deep into the season by that point. And I want to have everything set up for the upcoming season. So I'll just go ahead and record it and have you guys, see it like that. Or I can just go live and do it that way too. I can go live on a separate, Sunday night or something like that, or tomorrow night, and just so you guys can see it, me do every single channel. We'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to do it so it's, out in the open and everybody can see it. So, yeah. Pretty excited about that. So,
hell yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much all I have for tonight, man, on tonight's show. I want to give my man some time to, get locked in, get into his Zen mode. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, that shit tweaking again.
You still here? You good?
Yeah, I'm here. My shit is tweaking right now. I think my shit need to update.
Yeah, we
there I go.
You the tech guy. How you always having issues?
Yeah,
bro, I'm a video guy. I don't shit. I can edit some videos. That's about it.
He definitely over there in the sun. So we do have our our awards and stuff that I'm superstar streamer, lineman awards, and the Twitter awards we'll get around to.
Nobody getting shit.
Sometimes so I know AC tight. He
Hey,
usually
y'all
already,
ain't getting shit.
yeah,
Y'all, you feel me? I'm good in the hood. You know what I mean?
my boy
Hey,
usually have it already done.
you really ain't good in the hood. I saved you, but we ain't gonna talk about that. It's
Oh,
the
come on,
rollout.
man.
Yeah, so yeah, we solid though, man. I think I saw some good things in Twitter. As soon as them sanctions started happening, Twitter kind of fell off, which is understandable. It'll be back locked and loaded, man. I
I
saw
ain't got
Oxy.
shit else to say.
I know Oxy was locked in. I'll be back locked in once once I get out. You know what I'm saying? So I see y'all at the in the off season. You know what I mean? My Twitter, my I'll start paying my Twitter employees when the off season kick off and they get back online for me. So
Jim about to have 50 tweets day one.
I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say. But anyway, parting shots, man. We'll let AC go last, since he, the man of the hour, he
All right, I'll go first. Hey, man, shout out to the league for y'all getting the highlights jumping. You feel me? I was gonna drop it tonight, but I feel like it'll be better next show. You know what I mean? We highlight the recap the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Recap the playoffs, also the season. So you know what I mean? I have the top 10 highlights for the season on that show next week, next Friday. So tune in.
Yes, sir. Get your playoff highlights in. Undisputed.
Get them playoff highlights in. Yep.
Undisputed. Get that drop in there as one of the playoff bloopers. You know what I mean? We need that. So my parting shots for the evening, man. Great patience for the last couple of days. I know, it's been a long playoff, not our normal playoff, but again, guys work. Some of our guys are, working in, corrections officers, firefighters, so they got these schedules that they're on. So, we do support the troops around here. I mean, we appreciate it. So thank you guys for being patient, and we ready to lock in. And like I said, next couple of days gonna be, a lot of leather helmets, big screen action. So lock in with us, and that's all I got, man. AC?
I mean, hey man, tune in to Snipes TV, man. 10:30 EST, man. Should be a good one, man. Me and Ray, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It should be a good one, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a little wrinkles I wanted to bring out, you know what I'm saying? Something I ain't been
Here you bring out the cheese.
Oh,
The Gouda.
man.
Gouda. Nah, I don't do all of that, you know what I'm saying? It just plays I haven't never ran before, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I'm saying Ray done checked out a few of the games, so just bring out some shit that I ain't run before. So no,
That don't sound
major.
That don't sound good, man. You start bringing out, you start, unveiling new shit. Be down 80. Yo, but you got your op in the chat, man. He said AC ready for war. I see it in your face, man. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I'm saying should be a good one, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
All right, that's all it is, then, fellas. Hey,
Any score predictions, Jim?
I'm gonna go. You know what, man? It's time. You know what I mean? AC has been fighting with people in the chat for cycles about his bows in the past. Ray is one of those main people. So Ray standing in the way of this man's, Hall of Champions banner. You know what I'm saying? He's been a champion here before. We know that, you know that, but it's a guy in his way, And then no matter who he faces in the bowl, whether it be Drex or Vale, they've also disrespected the man. So I think it's time. I think the guy has to do it. 31-28 AC. I expect it.
I'm gonna go 35-28 Ray.
There it is.
I think the pressure gonna get to AC.
It's a lot.
He gonna throw a bad pass in the third quarter. It's gonna cost him the game. My prediction.
It's definitely a lot. It's a lot of pressure. It's you know, it's the game becomes serious. You know what I'm saying? Like you go in every game trying to enjoy it and trying to have fun. You know what I mean? These games right here become serious. You try to lock in a little too much. That's why I'm worried, you know, about the, you know, I'm trying these new plays thing. But I trust the guy, and I think it's something bigger than, you know what I mean, you know, just winning this game. I got a point to prove kind of thing here for AC. So I'm ready. I'm ready to lock in. I probably won't get to actually watch the game till tomorrow because I got to get up early for work. And, you know what I'm saying, I'm great, you know, getting these sheets real quick. So
what?
Hey, yo.
What?
Yo, hey, we out of here, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all. And yo, you hold on, Oxy, you not gonna be watching nothing. Pause, cuz.
Pause.
We out, man.
To prevent fatal injuries in football, I have invented this new type football helmet, which I believe will do much to rid the game of fatalities.